golden cups will they sell for?
This is where Shelab has been wandering around with like ridiculous amounts of money in her pocket.
Pretty much. Selling loads of stuff. I should have marked them as wares before and then sold them on, but never mind.
Oh man, it is so funny though. That skull cap on an elf with a more vertebrae in the neck. It just looks awful. It's so hilarious.
Stick. Bucket. I'm just selling so much rubbish.
No, absolutely. Should probably do the same, to be honest.
Are you going to want a knockdown arrowhead or a knockdown arrow?
No. If you're not going to use a bow,
I'm not going to use those.
then I'm going to sell the bow that I've got, basically.
I think I might sell my bow as well. I keep my secondary cracked sword just because it doesn't have poison on it, so I want to have one weapon that doesn't. Lockpicks I don't think we need either.
Mm-hmm.
Firestorm grenade, maybe.
Yeah, anything like that is probably worth us keeping hold of.
Salmon pie. Oh, loot plates to sell.
Bucket can finally go. Sodding bucket. There we go. I'm just gonna park my bum. I wish I could really zoom in. Like, I really wish I could zoom in super close. It's such a pretty game. It feels a shame not to be able to get really close into the action. Alas, here we are.
It's interesting how I've got 289's worth of stuff to sell. But she won't, like, give me money for that. You have to, like, balance it out with bartering.
Oh, well, no, you can. If she's got the money, press the scales at the top.
Oh, right.
Mm-hmm.
I see, and then set that. And then
Basically, the scales at the top will balance whatever you've got with gold. But, like,
nice.
If you wanted to trade, like, one thing for another thing, and then, you use that to just balance out the change.
Yeah. Get like never getting Hilda's plate. That looks amazing. I'm not getting that because it's too expensive. Boots, 100. She's got some nice boots. She's got some nice bronze scale pants. I can't afford those though. I could definitely get like boots and gloves though.
Okay. What type of the shopping episode? I hush you. Fashion
For me,
Souls is
I mean
important.
it. This is the first time I've actually found anything I can use in ages. Okay, done.
Nice and smooth.
Quickly equip that.
While you're equipping that, I'm going to quickly chat with her as well. To sell off all my wares.
Still on your feet, eh? Glad to hear it. Feel free to take a gander at the stock, if you're so inclined. Only the finest, you know.
Finally got the bucket off my head.
Dunk. There we go. 94? What? How is it? What? You know what? I'm not going to ask. I'm perfectly okay with this. I accept. I'm tempted to get rid of this magical stuff, honestly. It's a two-handed item. I just don't intend to use it.
Nice and slow.
Well, that is
Perhaps
actually
if those
pretty
bleeding
amazing.
dwarves didn't eat so much.
That's what I've already got. Ooh, boots.
Need something in the kitchen, do you?
I will accept boots.
Worse than war rations, these.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a decent amount of cash to get the plate armor there.
Yeah. And whether by the time we get that sort of cash, we'd be in a different area with more
More than
stuff,
likely.
but I don't know. But I got a couple of extra bits of armor from the gloves, a couple from the boots, a couple from the scale armor, so it's adding up.
Oops. Yeah. I just got a pair of boots, which I'm happy with.
War rations, these.
I'm up to 40 physical armor now, so that's nice, on top of 71 health points.
Very nice. I have got 25 physical and 15 magical. I'm not very survivable.
No,
I do not
you hang
last
back.
long. Yeah. Okay. Looking wonderful with your little hood there.
Fit for beasts.
Very cool
I think
boots as well.
I look a lot nicer than I did.
Yeah. Let's head out and swing
Not great, but
to the left this time. So I recall there's a bunch of little quests dotted around the map.
yeah.
And all of them are worth us checking out. Come back up the stairs. Oh, no mind. I'm coming down to you.
Sorry.
It's alright. Got it. Watching. The things
Someone
you
already
have as a
reading.
noble. Oh, that's fantastic. Sound like bloody red.
Ask why you want to know.
It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. But it's hardly a group affair. I only need one.
Alright, go on.
In that case, listen up. You must think me mad to approach a stranger, but this camp is full of cowards and I'm running out of time. Fast. Too fast. Way too fast.
Harvest.
You would be too if you'd been here as long as I have. In fact, you should be nervous if you're here at all. I know what they have planned for us, and it ain't pretty.
What are you planning?
I've been here a long time. Longer than anyone else. People get taken sometimes. Some folks say they get cured. I don't know if I believe it, and I don't want to wait and find out. I have a way out of here. It won't be easy, and I need a partner. Just one. Are you interested?
I have a companion to think about. I don't know if being like
What?
if being with a multiplayer person.
If he joins, you would lose your lone wolf.
Yeah, because that would be a he would join as a companion, wouldn't he?
Oh, noble. But after the Magisters take you all, your nobility will have been for nothing. Good luck with your friends, though. Enjoy your last days in good company, won't you?
I know the way out. You don't. Eh.
I love how spiteful Shelab can be sometimes. Alright. Oh, penny bomb mushroom.
Sorry about that. He just propositioned me. He just jumped in there.
It's alright. You want to come back up the stairs a little bit?
Yep.
You pass by this Vizar
Did you see them,
character.
sir?
Ah.
Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach.
Yeah, I was close enough to watch him murder someone.
A traitor cannot be murdered. A traitor can only receive their due.
Murder is murder, no matter which banner mops up the blood.
Easy enough to say in times of peace, but look around. We're standing on the edge of the end. The Void Woken are coming, sir. And it's only the Divine Order that can protect us.
My goodness, there's so many people here who just completely accepted
Yeah, they're
their
just
lot.
like totally brainwashed, aren't they?
I know, right? Do you want to chat with Jeff?
Will do.
You hear that, Farah? You got to cut that out. What's happened to you?
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
Ask if the two of them have history.
Known her all my life. Her little girl Irma too. Farah was a straight shooting woman in those days, but now she's madder than a cuckoo and twice as loud.
I think she's mad.
What else do you call hollering after a ghost? That child of hers she's shouting after has been dead and buried a month over. Killed by a void woken back in our home village. Never even stepped foot in Fort Joy. And there ain't no amount of hollering that'll bring her back.
Oh, well, that's rather sad. Do you want to talk to Farah as well?
Yeah. Wow. I'd offer to search for her daughter if she'd show me a little respect. I'll ask if there isn't something I can do to help.
You do that? Bless you. Bless you. Irma's her name. She's about as high as your hip. Black of hair, a quiet child. Not prone to wandering off. I'm sick with worry. Completely sick. And no one in this damn camp will lift a finger to help me find her.
I'm gonna wonder why no one else will help her look.
This place turns people cold. Cold and wicked. That fellow Jeth over there speaks unutterable evil, but I can't move away from him. What if Irma comes back and I'm not here?
Now, what do you know about your daughter's
I
disappearance?
last saw her just here, near 3 days ago. She was playing with her little doll, and I was washing out her tunic. I turned from her for one moment, and she was gone. Left her doll behind too. It's so unlike her.
I'd like to ask to have a closer look at the doll.
Yes, of course. Here, you should take it with you. When you find her, give her the doll and tell her, Mummy says this is for her little chicken, and it's time to come home. That's what I call her, my little chicken.
She soaks up a steady stream of tears with her shirt sleeve.
She ought to come with you then. She ought to follow you back to me.
Okay, so I'll do my best.
You are an angel. Truly you are.
Okay.
See what we can do.
I wonder where that quest is going. Interestingly, that hasn't created a quest for us. There's a bunch of boxes and stuff back here. Ooh, another the shiv and more knockdown arrows. Nothing.
Oh man, every time I open a barrel, you're just in it.
Weapon, shiv. Word of advice to the unarmed: find a sharp piece of metal, wrap one end in cloth, and now you have a shiv. You're no longer unarmed. Okay, fair enough. And it's good advice, I suppose. Damn it, stop moving.
You there?
There we go, got it.
Elf? I'm looking for an inmate. A smallish man, thick spectacles, prone to somewhat eccentric chatter. He wears a large bronze pendant with a dragon stamped into it. Have you seen him?
I haven't, no.
Useless.
Wow.
Thanks.
It is a very important matter that I locate this Migo. Tell me if you hear mention of him.
Okay. After you called me useless, I'm not sure I'm necessarily that eager. We met
Like
Magister
to help
Yarrow.
you, yeah.
Oh, Yarrow. She's desperately searching for a sorcerer named Migo. Okay.
I told him at noon exactly.
I love how Atusa is still down there. And empty.
Oh, I think I've walked into trouble again.
Sheelab, always getting herself into some trouble.
I just walk places and then things happen to me.
Okay.
You with me, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands on the house.
I am.
Chuff
Just
to
on
you,
the house.
Chief. Here are your cards. You're up first.
You glance at your hand. 2 purple monarchs. A hard hand to beat.
I'll play it.
Quite the hand, Freshie. Unfortunately, 2 is less than 5, and that's how many purples I've got. I reckon that makes me the winner. I'll be having your fee then.
Oh. Shall I say he's cheating, or be like, is that
Your
how
call.
this works?
Absolutely your call.
I'm gonna raise my eyebrow.
I'm sure the Reds told ya. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. Empty your pockets.
You gain more from having you and your connections as allies.
Don't think your connections will get here in time to save you if you don't pay up now.
I won't hand over what's rightfully
We'll see
mine.
about that, Freshie.
All right.
Bye!
Shelab is always getting us into fights.
I'm
My
a
lord.
dwarf with a big mace. You
That is
know,
true, actually,
like-
yeah.
what do you expect me to do?
This is fair.
They're not too awful. They're all 64 hit points each.
Well,
3 of them, 2 of us.
sure. I'm just gonna summon a an incarnate. It's not particularly powerful, but it's just gonna have to do for now. And also a totem. Again, it's not particularly powerful. It's not built on anything. It's just it's like just a pure physical one. Oh, that's quite cool.
Mummy's right here. Where are you?
Okay.
Physical one's good at taking down their
Ouch.
physical armor.
You set me on fire, you scoundrel.
Dead.
Nice.
Got through his physical armor, and then I can do something like a crippling blow.
Really? Again? They're a bunch of
Still alive.
scoundrels. I'm gonna just pop up here. Gonna go step in this water, hopefully put out the fire. No, it doesn't work like that. That's a shame. Okay. Nicely done.
Down.
Oh wow, look at that ragdoll though.
I'm gonna just fortify myself. All I can do. I'll save that point for next turn.
Good night, Finlannis. Have a good one.
Oh, you're up at the tower
Yeah.
with Brother Bayer, who seems to be very, very frightened.
That should.
Shields up is a
absorb
nice
some.
one, actually.
Yeah, it's not too bad actually. I'm just gonna end my turn here. Very nice. Physical armor's down. Slug has had better days, I fancy.
Yes.
Will this count? Yes, good. Donk.
Another blood totem. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Your summoning's really cool.
There you go. Poisoned as well. I'm going to need to get down into that poison shortly.
Yeah.
Remember that poison is right there. You may be able to shimmy around enough to get into it.
Yeah, into it.
There you go. Nice. That hurts a bit. Haha.
Down, nice.
And culture on fire as well. He really wants to go for you.
But he knows I'm gonna beat his bum now.
Okay, well done. Ooh, Slug's Axe there. And a Repair Hammer. I'm going to say those are going to be better for you.
Plate.
Another potion.
There's one of those identifying glasses on the table.
You can have that one.
Lest the void overtake and devour us all.
Have you looted Slug? There's a Repair Hammer
Oh.
and an Axe in there.
Thank you.
Welcome. Seems like that'll be a much better thing for you than me. Anything back there, I wonder? No, alas not. Very well. I'm going to head on up, and once you're able
Are you
to follow...
able to cast any sort of poison on the ground at all so that I could stand it and heal?
For now, sure.
Hmm.
There you go.
Thank you.
It's only a small amount of poison, but it'll do. You can just wander
I stand
around
on
in it.
But I just don't want to, like, there was that fight on the boat. I hadn't healed myself up after, and I see no
Walk
point
around
in
in it, because it'll heal you faster. There you go.
Yeah, full heal. Nice. Okay.
You can also use the bedroll to heal, apparently. Do you want to pop up into the
okay.
tower?
Yep.
Matsor FX, thank you very much for the tip there, mate. Do you want to talk to Brother
Brother
Bayer?
Bayer? Sure.
He's a dwarf after all.
Dwarf. So you never imagine yourself in a Divine Order prison, not by a long shot.
This place is nothing more than a temporary inconvenience, child. Free or jailed, alive or dead, the Divine has left us. We ought to concern ourselves with begging his return first and last.
Interesting.
Okay. Right, well, let's continue on down this way then. A little bit of extra poison on the way, you know.
And like a good bit of poison.
Undead are pretty OP for that reason alone. Oh.
Yeah.
Crafty weaponry. Give them the axe. Word of advice to the unarmed. Find a stick or a branch, tie a sharp piece of rock to one end, or do the same with a sharp piece of metal. Now you got a simple axe. You're no longer unarmed. Okay. Oh, I like being able to right-click on stuff.
Until you get their weapons.
There's Mira up here.
Oh, okay.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe.
I'm listening in.
Okay. Clap her on the back and ask if she's alright, or call for help. What do you think?
Clap her on the back.
Don't touch me. You're too close. This collar, this place, it's squeezing the life from me.
Tell her to squeeze back.
I can't. I can barely even catch my breath. How is it possible? 1 minute you're in the garden in the sun, the next you're here, and they've put this thing around your neck.
Her hands move again to her throat. She seems to try to make space between her neck and the collar, but there's no space to be made.
Okay, well that doesn't seem to be going too well for her.
I wonder if we can get that lady, the lady in the marketplace to help her out.
Ah, that's a good point. I don't know how many of these quests actually have a way to solve them, or they're just there to kind of...
Like, give flavour to the
to
environment.
flesh out the world a bit.
Go speak to Laszlo.
Oh, give me a second and I'll be around. Just picking up some more cash.
You
Oh, I got...
You just
God,
arrived,
bloody
is that
Hold
right?
in,
Gwaine.
did you?
Are you quite alone?
I've got a companion, but you find... No, I'm going to take my leave. You already spoke to him. So.
Yes, he's desperate for people to help him out.
Right. Sorry about that. Who did you want to talk to?
Laszlo.
Okay.
Laszlo, sorry. He looks like a nice dwarfy dude. I know the song, but I can't remember the following line.
A right disgrace you are. Come on, you remember. Grab a bottle of ale, fill it up to the brim, stick your sorrows in arrow and roll them till they swim.
Okay.
He taught us a dwarven song.
And that was it. That was all he wanted to do. Just wanted to teach us a dwarven song. What a charming individual he was. Okay. I wonder what's in here. It's just him. Anything in there though? Bad roll. No, not really anything. Okay. Where do you want to go next then?
Did you want to go fight in the arena, or do we want to go down?
Well, let's get another level at least before we do that, I think. We could talk with Rezik. The
Okay.
lizard out here. I'm going to try and chat with him.
The lizard's brow knits together, then apart, and back again. He seems to be swimming deep in his thoughts, and doesn't look up as you approach.
See, by a destructive spirit, you stomp on his foot. Wow, that would be rough. Now, cough and ask if the ground is really as interesting as all that.
The ground? I don't know what you... I'm just trying to work it out. What happened? Why?
Ask the lizard what's on his mind.
My mind? What else, my friend? I'm wondering why. All of this. Source, the Voidwoken, the Divine. Why?
Ask him what he means.
We've used Source for thousands of years. We have used it to heal, to grow. How can it be that it suddenly summons these horrors from the void? And when will Alexander ascend to divinity? We cannot continue like this.
Do you want to talk with him?
Yeah, we'll have a go.
He might have something to trade, perhaps.
What if there are no sorcerers left?
Because quite a lot of them have the little trading icon as well.
Tap him on the shoulder.
What? Oh, new, are you? Very good, very good. Make yourself at home.
Yeah, any goods for sale?
Goods? Ah, yes, yes, of course. Have a look.
He has restoration, armor, frost, hail
Oh, so he's got
strike, and rain
Hydros-
skill books.
Hydrosophist skill books then, yeah?
Yeah. Paper, meat, bread.
Okay. We've got quite a few peeps who can trade various spell scrolls, which is actually quite good. Okay. Shall we go past these two? They seem like they're about to have a bit of a squabble. Do you want to be the one to talk to him since you've got high persuasion?
Suede, yeah, sure.
Better off, I'm sure.
And I'm going to talk.
You're talking to me, not her, Sam.
With me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for the love of Lucian, Balladeer. You're acting like a madman.
Say it again. What you said about my wife. Go on.
Ask if I might help them settle their argument.
Piss off.
Thanks.
Go on, Sam.
Well, it's the truth, and you know it. She's better off. So what if it was messy? I'd rather puke myself to death 1,000 times than let the Reds get to me. If she were my wife, I'd be happy for her.
A flat smile twitches across Balladeer's lips.
She never did like you.
Wow.
Ooh. That escalated.
I know. Good grief.
Wow. But, you know, waste not, want not. Trap disarming kit. Some wood chips, gold, and some pants I'm going to add straight to wares. Then I'll listen in. Okay, following.
Stand before him in shock, mutter that he just killed a man in cold blood.
Don't feel too bad. Fella had no decency. If you don't have that, you don't have anything to live for.
I'm going to tell him what he did was inexcusable.
He nods at you and turns back to his handiwork. He lines up another nail and hammers it into the panel.
Okay.
Crystal Chrissy is saying in your chat, never found a way to avoid the lizard dying. That's a shame.
Wouldn't know a thing about you and I, Gretty.
That is an interesting scenario there. I'm going to chat with the cat for a second.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity.
What's going on?
Okay, it is completely befuddled. Fair enough. Alright, we've got Narin down here and Margot as well. Margot, isn't that a name that I recognize? Feels like it is. Okay, let's talk with Narin.
I'm waiting for someone, and it ain't you. Sod off.
Wow. You scoundrel. Do you have anything for trade?
Rude.
No, super rude. Visibility potion. Stained shirt. Life essence. These are useful, especially for doing things like making spells and the likes. I will 100% take all your money, thank you. Fine. We'll chat with Margot then.
The woman looks out on the gently lapping waves. She seems totally at peace, but as you approach, she turns to you with a cheerful smile.
Haven't seen you around here before. New?
Yeah, tell her I just arrived.
Well, don't worry too much if you have a hard time settling in. Takes a while to get used to the place.
Okay.
You here alone?
I've fallen in with a travel mate, but they don't mean much to me. Wow, that's so hard. Been lucky enough to make a close tie.
She gives you a long look.
You keep them friends of yours close, eh? Some of us haven't got anyone at all anymore.
Aww.
Not much in this world someone you love can't make better.
Aww. That's why she's here alone.
Used to be I had a family. A husband and a little boy. We were healers. Source was in our blood. Then they brought us here. I couldn't stop them from taking my boys from me when they did. Reckon they were cured. Maybe even released. Don't know why the Reds didn't take me too. Now I'm just waiting for him to call my name. Waiting and remembering.
That's good to tell me more. What were her boys like?
Her eyes sparkle.
Kind of you to ask.
You're welcome.
Stefan. He was my little one. Smart as a whip and no less wicked. And my husband, he was called Felix. He was an expert healer. Could fix a broken bone in a short minute.
I'm gonna let her talk. I'm gonna take a seat in the sand and listen.
She talks for some time about birthdays, about Felix's prickly beard, about the skunk Stefan once dragged home for a pet.
Skunks are cute.
Joy radiates from her as she remembers. She places a warm hand on your shoulder.
What a gift to think of them. I'd like to give something to you too. A family recipe. One of Felix's best. He'd be happy to know it went to such a warm soul.
Aww.
How sweet.
Take care of yourself. You hear? You're a sweet one.
Oh, it's super sweet, actually.
Yeah.
Restoration scroll.
Nice.
Now, with that, I would be able to... I don't want it on my hotbar. Not useful there. So I'm going to keep that in my... you know what? I'm going to put it in my back. Well, no, my backpack's for food, really. Oh, could you unlock your inventory again?
Got unlocked, has it?
Yeah, I think it was when we died.
Nah.
Right, give me a second. I'm just going to poison a couple of things. Gotta keep all of these poisoned. Eventually I'll cook them into something, but for now. I think that's all of it. Actually, I've got to make some more potions as well. I think that's the lot, though, that I need. Oh, can I do it to a bucket of water, I wonder? No. That's a shame. That would have been amazing if I could just straight up make a bucket of water poisonous. Damn. Just popping all of that into my backpack now. There we go, cool. But yeah, I'm going to keep that scroll with me. Later on at some point we might want to switch those up and actually use them to make scroll like skill books and then learn the skills. Right now it doesn't seem necessary, but it's useful to have at the very least.
We do have the money to get me some better pants at the moment between us. Is there anything you're saving up for particularly?
No, nothing I'm saving up for. If you want, we can go and get you some pants. Absolutely.
The lady that was up by Griff's place, if we go past there again at all, then we should swing by and get some
Do you want to just grab the money out of my pocket? My inventory's open. By all means.
A couple of hundred. How do I grab money off? Oh, right.
Just grab the gold coins.
Yeah. And next time we swing by.
Well, you can go back, go and grab it. Oh, actually,
I can go grab them while you.
I picked up the book. An old nursery rhyme reads: "Come join me where it's hot. Come join me at the fire. Come join me round the pot. That's how we make our dinner." I think it's basically giving you, it's advising you on how to make a cooking station, basically. Which is actually reasonably good information to have, to be fair. Right, with that done then. I am going to close that out. I could pop that cooking pot on the cooking station, I guess.
So,
Yeah. Could cook a couple of things, but I think we're good. Add to wares. Eventually I'll sell that. Right, how you going, Sheila?
I'm not finding the lady anymore.
She was wandering around. She wasn't always in one spot.
Okay.
Well, while Shelab's doing that, I'm just going to nip away for a few moments. I shall leave you.
Here she is.
Shall leave you with Shelab to keep you company. I'm going to go on a tea break. I'm not going to put a timer because I'm going to be right back.